Well, I'm back hunting my picnic grove and I had like 3 hours to hunt today, so I decided to just put my 8-inch coil on and just work some really trashy areas here nice and slow, because I know there's some deep coins and some old coins. And actually I found 3 wheats here when I was here the other day using the 10-inch coil or the 11-inch coil. Thought I'd come and work this area, and just got my first good find. I didn't have my camera with, so I had to go back to the car and get it. See where I'm at here. And I got the hole open. I was getting a 1240 solid at about 3 inches, and you can see right where this coin was. And it's probably not even 3 inches. And this is an Indian head. We don't get too many Indian heads. Well, I don't get too many Indian heads in my area anyway. Can't see the date on it, but looks like 18 something, but we'll clean her up later and show you. The reason I came back and got the camera, I don't know if you can see this, right there, there's silver in there with it. If it's with an Indian, I would guess it's probably going to be a barber, or it could be a seeded too. It looks like it's a Merc. Oh, it's 1916. You can see it from here. I think I'm going to have to get the water, clean this up. Well, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to clean it up with some water and see what the date is, or if it's got the D mint mark on it. Okay, I got my water jug out. We're going to clean this up together and see if I can get lucky here. Never found a 16D. I'm going to do this with the holding the camera or not. So we can focus in on it here so you can see this. I don't see a mint mark. Doesn't look like a mint mark. Now I gotta get my glass out here. I can't see it that well. I'll turn it off here and turn it back on if it's the 16. Well, I rechecked the hole, and well, first of all, the dime turned out to be just 1916. Well, just actually, that's a very nice coin. It's in really nice shape too. Too bad it wasn't a D. The Indian ended up being an 1890. And down in the hole there was also a V nickel down there, 1889. I think that's a V. This thing is really smooth. The back side you can't even see anything. At the front you can make out the date and the head. So that's a nice little pocket spill. I just had a real iffy 1243 at about 4 inches. Got the hole open. I was getting a hit on the pinpointer at the bottom of the hole and flipped it up with my knife, and I got some silver here. I see 1 cent on the back, or 10 cent on the back, so it's got to be a barber or seeded. I think it's a barber. Yeah, it's a barber. I'm not going to rub it too much. I think there got to be something else in the hole with that, because it was real iffy, and at 4 inches that thing should have been singing. Now this area I'm working here is one of those park type areas You see where the ground is real hard packed and worn down from a lot of use. Just loaded with trash. I mean, I bet you there's, in one 4-foot sweep with a coil, with that 8-inch coil, I probably hit half a dozen targets or more. Just working it really slow, and in about an hour and a half I've only made like 3 passes at about 40 feet long. So it's paying off though. I'm getting some clad, but got some decent coins, so. Well, I got the culprit that was pulling those numbers. Give me the iffy numbers on that barber dime. Rusty old nail. It's about 2 inches to the right of that dime. Goes to show you need to dig those iffy signals. You know, if they're very close or you're just getting it to pop up good numbers or good sound, you should dig them, because a lot of times there's just a piece of rusty old nail or rusty iron in the hole with it. Well, just a couple minutes ago I dug this coin. I can't really even read what it says, but maybe some of you recognize it. I'm sure I'll figure it out before you post this video, but looks Canadian to me, but on the back it's just all, maybe it's, I do see 1 cent 18 something on the back. And I just got a 12-13 solid, 4 inches. I got another V nickel. This thing is a smooth nut, real smoothie too. I can't really make out the date. But finding some nice old ones today. Well, digging all those pull tab signals finally paid off. You're not going to believe what I got here in the hole. It is just a honker of a ring. It's like a class ring. Look at the size of that thing. That's gold too, baby. Holy cow. 1978. Someone's going to be happy if I can find the owner to this one. That is a big chunk of gold. I was getting a 1226, and it was jumping up into the 30s, and it was only down a couple inches too. Man, that thing's a beauty. It says Milwaukee West High School. I'm not going to rub on it too much, but I'll clean it up and see if I can locate the owner of that. Actually, looks like it's got string around the wrapped around the bottom. That usually means some guy gave it to his girl and she sized it to fit her finger. Cool. I'm going to do a wrap up of today's hunt. Normally don't do it, but I'm going to show you. I wanted to show you how much trash I dug in this area. That's probably about twice as much as I normally dig on a 3-4 hour hunt. A lot of pull tabs. Most of these beer caps were surface finds, but the rusty beer caps were ones that I actually dug. And all the pull tabs, there's probably 30 of them there or so. And clad, got probably about a good $1's worth of clad, probably. A couple of tokens up there. Chuck E. Cheese, and the other one's a local game room. A couple relics. It's like a whistle. Hat pin. I'm guessing this is probably a hat pin. And then a what's it. This thing came in like an Indian head penny. I don't know if it's just a flat piece of lead or what it is, but it doesn't look like it's a coin. Got me 10 wheats, 1 Indian head, 1889, 2 V nickels, 18 1889 or 1899 and 1890, and then a Canadian penny, which I think is 1881. It's a cool find, never found one of those before. Got the barber, it's cleaned up, 1912. No mint mark, but it's in great shape. It's got a full Liberty. And a 1916 heart-stopping Merc with no mint mark. And then the prize of the day is this big honkin' gold class ring. It's West Milwaukee High School, which is in Milwaukee County, 1976. It does have initials in it, so I'm going to try to see if I can locate the owner and return it. I'm sure they'll be surprised to see that. Okay, thanks for watching Metal Detecting Wisconsin, and we'll see you next time.